Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. I'm Sam Adavi, coming to you from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, featuring the Corvette Expo and Chevys and the Smokies, brought to you by Car Capsule. Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. This is gonna be one awesome car.
And I said, it doesn't even run yet. And look at it now, it's amazing.
There is something special about a car show that's been going on for over 4 decades. That's the case with the Chevys and the Smokies and the Corvette Expo, both with a rich history now combined into one incredible car show. It all started in 1977 with Byron and Ronnie Cooper of Cooper's Corvettes. They held the first Corvette Expo in Knoxville, Tennessee. As the show grew and interest expanded, the Coopers created a legendary car show, also creating a separate show just for Chevelles. Today, the Chevys and the Smokies and Corvette Expo welcomes all Camaros, Chevelles, and Corvettes. This is soon to be the premier show for the Chevelles and the Camaros in the Southeast. I'm here with Buddy, and probably the most gorgeous 56 Corvette that I've seen that he built himself. Tell me about your car, Buddy.
It's a 56 Corvette, started from just an old junker. I built my own chassis, motor transmission, I wired it, I put the electric windows in it, the cruise control, everything you know that just makes it look nice.
It's got cruise control as well?
It's got cruise control, automatic overdrive, 350 gears. It's a really fun car.
Man, that is hard to incorporate the cruise control back in there, you know?
It's just in the part of the computer.
Yeah. So you
simple.
do all the work yourself?
Everything myself, yes.
And so what engine's in it?
It's an LS7 out of an 07 Z06.
And what have you done mod-wise to it?
Eagle crank, rods, JE pistons, airflow research heads, a big comp cam. It made 554 at the rear wheels.
Oh man, that is healthy. This sounds so good. Yesterday when you guys were leaving for the Dragon in that convoy, it was beautiful. Probably the one that stood out the most.
Thank you.
How long has it been finished?
About 6 years now. I've got about 13,000 miles on it.
13,000 miles, good for you.
Yeah, got a GPS speedometer.
Wow, I've done that myself too. It takes a long time to calibrate. GPS is the way to go for sure.
Thank you.
I hope you build a lot more. That collection looks awesome.
Thank you.
I am here with Jack and Dave, and behind us is Dave's Z06 C6. Not only is it built mechanically with a supercharger and big brakes and everything else, the interior is what catches your eyes. Mike's custom steering took every piece of plastic inside this car and covered it with leather, and he did such a beautiful job.
Yes, sir.
And now you're gonna do the trunk as well. That's your next step.
Yes, sir, that's next. That's stage one. We gotta do stage two.
What gave you the idea to do that?
Okay, it's always a downfall with C6s is that cheap plastic interior. Everybody talked about how bad the C6 was, okay? I wouldn't want that. I got a C8, how nice the interior was. I said, well, let's do this. And Mike said, yeah, I'll make it look like that.
That's real talent right there. Now, Jack, tell everyone about you. You're the president of the Corvette Club here. What chapter?
Canal Valley Corvette Club in Charleston, West Virginia. We have 96 members. The club was started in 1958. I had a 57 used back then and bought my first new one in 1961. Had Corvettes ever since then. I've been coming since 77 when the Coopers first started it over in Knoxville. It's really a great show. You can find parts if you're working on something. You find all kind of beautiful cars.
Beautiful cars.
And NCRS is doing a flight judging here also. This is just a nice show.
And you guys can come out here and talk to people like Jack and Dave and get ideas of what you want to do to your car. Like I'm going to go home and call Mike's Custom Steering and get my interior to look like Dave's. That is beautiful.
Thanks, sir.
We'll be right back with more of the Corvette Expo right here in Pigeon Forge, brought to you by Car Capsule. Now, we got a really cool product here that I think you drifters would love, even though they created them for a lot of domestic muscle cars.
It doesn't have to be just for drifter, Sam, but this was originally created for the guy that puts this in his car and he just wants a little bit of tilt. So we came up with this simple bolt-on version. It can bolt on the left side or the right side, depending on how far you need to move. And then you've got all this adjustment around, and you can twist it, you can turn it so you can get that lever. We took that a step further when we realized, well, what if it doesn't land quite where you want it? So this is our Pro Series. So this goes in, replaces your factory shaft, and this will go on. So you can mount this one dead on center. So this will be just like your factory, just a little bit taller. But let's say it's off. Well, this time you can turn this around and you can move forward an inch, and then this can also rotate left, right, backwards.
This is genius. And if you guys want the versatility that comes with this shifter, make sure to check out Lokar Performance and get you one for your TKX or any Tremec transmission. Welcome back to more of the Corvette Expo, brought to you by Car Capsule. Yeah, man, so sometimes you gotta turn a wrench and actually work. Greg's Chevelle coming around that corner and hitting a good lick, and I have to follow him down to check out his car. He's gonna show us the car. What year is the Chevelle?
It's a 1967. I bought it in 99.
99, yeah. Wow. So did you restore it in 99?
Yeah.
Or did you buy it restored?
I restored it. Yeah, I took it off the frame, went through everything.
Man, that is awesome. It's rare. Tell me about the engine. It sounded so good. I see there's a 350 small block in it.
Yeah, it's just a 350. Got a roller cam in it, automatic. Got fuel injection on it. I've got the Holley Sniper kit on it.
Yep, works great.
Yeah.
I love that kit. So when you restored it, did you restore it back to its original
I'm getting there
luster?
slowly. I've still got plans to put the original console in it. I just done the seats this past winter. They're not 2 months old yet.
And you did that yourself as
Yeah.
well? Good job.
New
man.
headliner, new back seat covers and everything.
Beautiful. What about the chassis? What have you done to it?
It's stock chassis.
Stock
Other than
chassis.
that, it's got the 12-bolt rear end under it.
12-bolt come with it when you got it at 99?
No,
You
it was
put
a 10-bolt car. Well, it's just a Malibu, but it's a SS clone.
Tribute?
Yep.
How long did it take to restore this one?
Oh, it's still in the process.
34 years.
Yeah, the color is actually not the true Chevelle color. It's a 1968 Corvette color. It's a
It fits it well.
Safari yellow.
This is beautiful. It's very eye-catching, but that sound
Yeah.
is what makes everybody really look over, you know?
Right.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us and bringing it out to the
appreciate
show.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm here with Jason. He is a veteran Marine and the founder of Vets for Vet. I'm gonna have him tell you all about his charity and who they help out.
I'm the founder of Vets for Vets, being a Marine myself, now own a roofing company. Just wanted to do a little bit to help out veterans in need, and I wanted to start off by doing a roof. I had a lot of other contractors come on board and want to help out with the process, so now we're able to do roofs, interior work, gutters, downspouts, help out with bills. We kind of started off in Charleston, South Carolina, and now we've actually branched into 6 different states.
How long have you been doing this?
This is our 3rd year, and next year we're going to open in Texas, Louisiana, and Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
It keeps growing bigger and bigger every year.
It is. It's crazy. It started a conversation with a couple of friends of mine, and now we've have over 1,300 members, and we're showing up at shows. It's pretty easy. Once people find out what we do, and you can actually see the money going right back into actual helping a veteran's house. And we invite people to come to the door knock when we surprise the veteran, and that's the most raw emotion you've ever seen. It means a lot to me, and it's touching to other people too.
Ultimate way of saying thank you for your service for this country, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I believe veterans should get all the support. They don't get enough, but you know, we try to help one at a time. We can't help everybody, but we're definitely going to impact somebody's life every year.
We have to go to a quick break. We'll be right back with more of the Lokar Car Show. Welcome back to the Chevys and the Smokies featuring the Corvette Expo, brought to you by Car Capsule. We are here at the Corvette Expo and Chevys and the Smokies Car Show, brought to you by Car Capsule, snuggled in our showcase by Car Capsule, and we're going to show you guys the SC1 in its home here at the Corvette Expo. It's so eye-catching from a distance. With the Corvette in it, it's the shape of the car, but it just stands out, you know?
It looks like it's moving, and that was our intention. This carbon fiber look is actually stronger than all our other models, because for us to make it look like carbon fiber, we have to use a thicker PVC to emboss it. This is an investment to protect your investment. So do we want to go in there and check this out?
Yes, we do. Let's check it out.
Sometimes it's the smallest details, and people don't know why they like it or what made them turn their head. It's the little details, a nice touch and look to it.
And people don't realize no matter how clean you are, no matter how much ventilation you have in your garage, there is dust always in there.
I tell people all the time, you know, we'll meet customers like, oh, I got a climate controlled garage. I said, really, I live in one. It's called a house. I said, we got to clean our house. You got to dust. I don't know where it comes from.
Being a car guy, as simple as I am, I just love the way it looks from a distance. You know, it's so attractive. It just draws you in, you know?
It does.
So this is very cool. Can't wait to see your Corvette in it. You definitely deserve it. And then we'll take it out, Oldsmobile, and go drive both cars this year.
Well, hopefully everyone goes to carcapsule.com and checks us out.
Absolutely will. I'm here with Stuart in a beautiful Chevy Nova. It's this square body, and he did such an awesome job. Look at those ghost flames, the jewels on top of the headlights like I got on my Cadillac. It's the only other ones I've seen. Tell us about your car, Stuart.
It's a 67 Chevy 2 Nova. It's got a 283 with a 400 transmission. We just got it put back together actually last weekend to come to the show.
You did a very good job. So who helped you put it back together?
Me and my brother.
I love the ghost flames in it.
Well, thank you.
The attention to detail under the hood, man, you've got so much detail under the hood. I love the way you completely hid the AC lines. So all it looks as if you don't see the compressor, it just looks like you have a heater box in the factory location. Tell me about the wheels and the brakes.
Actually, we just got the brakes put on in the last couple of months. They're the American racing wheels. Got the low profile tires on them.
Yep. That interior is where you live, right?
Yes, sir.
You guys really knocked it out the park with that attention to detail, and that leather you use, beautiful.
Thank you.
Whose idea was the interior?
Actually, me and my wife kindly put it together, you know, drawed it up and how I kindly wanted it. And there was a man out of Owensboro, Kentucky that Frank's Custom Auto Upholstery did it and did a really good job.
You said it's got a 400 in it. B&M, lift up the shifter and you shift it?
Yes,
That's
sir.
pretty cool. Chevy 2 Novas are very popular, and to see one in this condition done to this nice of a detail really is a treat. I'm here with Michael in one of the most beautiful black Camaros that I've seen. That paint job is sick.
I bought this thing back about 13 years ago from a guy who lived in the subdivision right next to mine. He bought it brand new in 1960.
What? So you're the second owner?
Second owner.
That's cool. Was it originally black?
No, it was actually silver.
Silver. Wow, that's nice too. The interior, was that original to it?
No, I actually changed a lot of stuff on this car. It was a standard coupe.
What kind of engine do you have underneath it?
350.
I see your brakes and wheels. That's very nice.
Yeah,
You've upgraded to Willwood?
Yep, did the Willwoods, mini tubs.
So how long did it take you to build it?
It was almost 3 years.
And you did the mini tubs yourself?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
That's impressive. That's hard work.
It's a lot
because
of
the
work.
interior, when you look at it,
Yeah, it
you
looks
can't tell.
factory.
It looks factory. That's a really good job. That paint. Did you paint it?
I did.
You painted it?
I did 13 years ago.
You're kidding me. And it looks this good that long ago, and you did it?
I did it.
You're not bad, Michael. Not bad. Headlights, are they vacuum operated or electric?
They're actually moved by hand. I haven't put the electric motors on yet, but
You'll get to there
I'll
one
get there one day.
It's always a work in progress,
Yes,
right? No matter how beautiful and finished it looks, there's always something you're missing. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you ever plan on selling it?
I do not.
Good for you. Great answer.
No, it's not going anywhere.
Being a second owner car, looking this good and doing all that work yourself and doing such a good job, that means a lot. This is a Beaumont, so basically a Canadian Chevelle. Completely different front and rear compared to a new Chevelle. It's even got a Hertz gate, the rear fascia is different, the front grille is different, even that instrument cluster. We'll be right back with more of the Chevys and the Smokies featuring the Corvette Expo, brought to you by Car Capsule. I am here with the three promoters of Corvette Expo, Chevys, and the Smokies. So who better to take over than these two guys? I'm gonna have them tell you all about it.
1977 in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Chilhowie Park. We were there for several years, and we moved to Sevierville in 2007, and we came to this facility, the LeConte Center, in 2018. We're here now, and this will probably be where we stay.
This is my first time, and I love Corvettes. I've owned many of them. This show is so awesome. I'm so glad to be here. Steve, how long have you been working with Greg Harris on this deal?
So Greg and I, this past year, took over from Byron under his expert guidance. We would not have made it without him. There's a lot of pieces to put together. He told us it was a lot to do, and he was right. It is. There's a lot of stuff. We've been around it a long time. We've had a great teacher. We enjoy this, and we look forward to carrying on his tradition from now on.
And being involved since you guys were teenagers, right? Here.
So I drove cars through the auction block. Byron always brought a bunch of cars. Shortly after that, I started staging the cars for the auction, and we've been friends for a long time.
That's awesome. So how do you feel about these guys taking over? You think they'll do a good job?
They're going to do a good job. They've started off right.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see the rest of the show. I can't wait for all of you guys to see this show. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, lots of activities for the family to do. Definitely want to bring your family to. I'm here with Travis in a beautiful copy of a 4th gen Camaro.
1999.
1999 with an LS in it.
LS.
Wow, I thought they started that in the 2000s.
No.
Well, this is really nice. How many miles you got on it?
8,500.
8,500. I did not know that it had an Auburn rear end in it from
Yes.
the factory.
SLP option.
This is a very popular option back in the day. They made a lot of horsepower. They were so fast for their time between 93 and 2000. Very nice car. So this is all original, just like you would see it off the showroom floor.
100% original.
How long have you owned it?
Since 2004.
Do you
Yes.
drive it?
I do not drive it.
You do not drive it.
Still got the original tires on it. I do not drive it.
This is such a beautiful car. This was so hot when it came out. It was the Hunter Orange as well with the black roof and that spoiler with the halogen flush lights in the front. Very nice deal. How often do you show it?
I haven't showed it in 2 years. It's the first time it's been out in 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice treat.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought it out here. I saw your display and all your certificates with the originality. That is so nice to have all that documentation, you know? How much horsepower for the LS?
I think they advertised it at 327.
327.
I believe that's right.
Wow, wow. And this is automatic?
Automatic, yes.
You know, this is a real treat. The white interior, the black top, the orange looks so good together. I'm glad you kept it all original with the chrome wheels and you kept all the documentations for people like myself and you younger people coming up can see the example of an original copy of a 99 SS. I'm here with a couple of well-known drag racers, husband and wife team as well, Vicky and CL, and they've got a beautiful 67 Camaro SSRS and Vicky's 2014 convertible SS.
Right.
And that's what it's about right here, guys. A family, husband and wife deal, awesome stories here. Now tell us about your story.
Well, we started drag racing back in '76, I guess, and we had the family and the kids. We've been married about 50 years now, so
That is
I've been a lucky guy.
Absolutely lucky.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
a lot of guys can say what you just said.
Yeah, I
right?
know, I am. Yeah.
So tell me about the 67 behind you.
Oh, it's 67. It's a RSSS. All the interior's been changed in the car. It's got a 9-inch Ford underneath the back of it, 410 gears. Kevin Riffey, he done helped do the chassis work on it and detailed the car a lot and done the little interior work for me. The car's been painted about 35 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's old paint,
So he's
believe it or not.
Incredible.
Kevin-
Kevin's got a vintage air in it as well.
Yeah, he done all that.
It's
Kevin,
all drag cars with skinnies in the front and big
yeah,
tires in the back. Needs air
I'm,
conditioning,
I'm,
right?
I'm old school, you know. I still like the old school stuff. I kept the
Absolutely.
15 wheel stuff on it.
And I see you have air conditioning in yours as
Oh,
well
yeah,
with the
yeah.
top down.
Yeah, we done a little work on hers. Hers runs pretty good too. It's
Not
got,
much on mine. Mine's just a fun driver.
So do you guys still race each other now?
I don't know. Sure,
He's
car.
afraid of me.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is. Hosted each spring in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, there is plenty of room inside the LeConte Center and its connecting lots to hold thousands of Chevys. Greg Harris and Steve Jenkins are taking this Chevy show to the next level. There are modern and vintage vehicles, some driven daily, while others are kept in top show quality condition. If you have a Camaro, a Chevelle, or a Corvette, you need to bring it to the show next spring and be a part of an incredible tradition. Had an absolute blast here my first time at the Corvette Expo, featuring the Chevys and the Smokies, brought to you by Car Capsule. This is a family-oriented show in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This is definitely one you want to put on your roster for next year. Don't forget to join us next week for more of the Lokar Car Show.